The first week of November is underway, so the cold has started settling in bit by bit. Especially in the early morning, it can be felt quite sharply. At this time, around 5 in the morning, on the terrace of a large apartment in Kolkata, a girl is practicing yoga all by herself. Despite the winter chill, she wears a sleeveless t-shirt and trousers, as if she has entered a battle to endure the morning cold herself. Let us get to know this girl. Her name is Shruti Majumdar. She is around 26 years old. She is stunningly beautiful, with long hair reaching her waist and large, expressive eyes. She is a singer. Not a superstar, but not exactly small-time either. She sings for TV serials and a few Bengali films as well. Most of her songs are title tracks for serials, from Bengali to Hindi. She has a sweet, melodious voice. But one harsh truth of her life is that she is divorced. Yes, at just 20, she married Aniruddha Sen, a renowned businessman from Siliguri, handsome, with a strong physique, and 27 years old. Actually, Aniruddha's father and Shruti's father were very close friends once. So when they met again after many years, they wanted to strengthen their ties. And that is how Shruti and Aniruddha got bound in marriage. But Aniruddha was not at all willing at first because he already loved someone else. Yet, he had to comply with his family's wishes. Shruti, being very young, fell in love with Aniruddha within a few days. But a month into the marriage, when Aniruddha stopped coming to her altogether, didn't even check on her, Shruti felt a pang of doubt. One day, she confronted Aniruddha, putting aside all her pride, and asked the reason. Then Aniruddha told her everything and blamed Shruti for it. He even said that because Shruti was poor, she had married a rich man out of greed. Shruti was deeply hurt, but being calm, composed, and very simple, she did not protest. She promised Aniruddha that after 6 months, she would divorce him and take all the blame upon herself, leaving for a faraway place. Aniruddha agreed. And exactly after 6 months, meaning 7 months into their marriage, Shruti gave Aniruddha the divorce, citing another relationship as the reason. Aniruddha could not believe that Shruti would actually fulfill this promise. During these 6 months, Aniruddha had treated Shruti well, and Shruti, out of her love for him, did not hold back in fulfilling her responsibility. But because she took the blame for the divorce on herself, everyone started criticizing Shruti, even her own family. Since Shruti's father's home was poor, her family also did not accept her. Her elder brother and his wife scolded her harshly. So she distanced herself from everyone and established herself. She had to struggle a year alone, without anyone's help. That's how she became today's singer, Shruti. Even though everyone knows her as a singer, no one has ever seen her. This was her condition before entering the industry. No one knows where she lives, not even her in-laws or her father's family. Yet, Shruti keeps in touch with her parents secretly. Lost in thoughts of the past, Shruti didn't even notice her eyes filling with tears. She glanced at the table and saw her coffee had gone cold in the cup. This had become a daily routine for her. She let out a long sigh, took the cup to the kitchen. Walking, a single thought ran through her mind. Why does love bring so much pain? Why does it gnaw away at the heart like rot? How much more can one endure? The thought of someone for whom she had borne so much pain, pretending to be happy every day. Surely he must have moved on from his love. Surely he has forgotten her. The tears welled up in Shruti's eyes again, and the ache in her chest intensified. The next day, 6 in the evening. Today, Shruti is attending an award function for the first time in 5 years. Yes, today she will make her public debut. How long can she hide herself? Her fans are eagerly waiting to see her. She doesn't want to keep them waiting any longer. The people who loved her have made Shruti a singer from an ordinary person, and now she wants to honor that love. So today, she will reveal herself. Exactly at 7 in the evening, amid a crowd of media and the public, as big stars and businessmen arrive in their cars, a black Audi pulls up. Out steps a young woman dressed in a pink sari. Her silky waist-length hair captivates everyone. Her beauty needs no further description. The media, trying to capture her every move, is bombarding her with questions. The guards protect her and lead her inside. Even in this crowd, One pair of eyes notices her immediately. The longing in those eyes remains unquenched, even seeing her. After a while on stage, the highly anticipated announcement is made. The name of singer Shruti Majumdar, receiving this year's Best Female Singer award, beloved for her melodious voice. The crowd erupts in cheers at her name, eager to see her. Even the media prepares to capture her image. As Shruti ends the wait for everyone and walks onto the stage, for a moment everything falls silent. Then the crowd bursts into applause, chanting Shruti, Shruti. The excitement is palpable. Seeing this, tears fill Shruti's eyes. She thinks, even if deprived of the love of those dear to her, what does it matter? Here is the love of so many people, and she receives it. This thought fills her heart. Again, an announcement is made. This time, the award is being presented to singer Shruti Majumdar by India's prominent industrialist, Aniruddha Sen. Hearing this name, the ground seems to vanish beneath Shruti. Her hands and legs tremble. How will she stand before him? How will she look into those eyes, where she once hoped to see love for herself? How can she control herself? She has hidden herself all these years to avoid this fear, and today that fear comes true. As Shruti thinks this, Aniruddha steps onto the stage beside her, holding the award. His gaze had been fixed on her from the moment she stepped out of the car. Yes, that person was Aniruddha himself. He had arrived shortly before her. The anchor's words bring Shruti back to herself, and she looks at Aniruddha. After so many years, she sees him again. He has become even more handsome than before. And why not? He is now one of India's top businessmen. Perhaps he is happy with the one he loves. Perhaps, maybe. He seems so, judging by his eyes and face. For some reason, Shruti feels jealous of this woman. Without thinking further, Shruti steadies herself and extends her hand politely. Aniruddha has been watching Shruti all this while. He notices how much she has changed, how much more graceful and beautiful she has become. When Shruti extends her hand, Aniruddha looks at it for a moment, smiles faintly, and firmly grasps it. Shruti's hand nearly breaks under the strength. She stares at him in astonishment. A crooked smile appears on Aniruddha's lips. Shruti's name echoes in the hall. Even after a while, Aniruddha doesn't release her hand. She finally pulls it away with effort. Aniruddha hands her the award. Shruti addresses the audience briefly and steps down from the stage. Throughout her time there, every time her eyes meet Aniruddha, she sees him smiling crookedly at her. Even talking to others, he smiles. How strange. Has this man gone mad? Earlier, he used to remain serious. What is this now? At home, Shruti keeps thinking about him. What does he want? Earlier, he used to be busy with work or his lover on the phone. But what has happened now? What is this strange man thinking? Shruti finally sleeps, unable to stop thinking. It is 2 in the night. Shruti, wearing a maroon sleeveless short nightdress, is asleep. Suddenly, the apartment bell rings, repeatedly, again and again. She had only been asleep for 2 hours. Who could come at this hour? The security is strong, so danger seems unlikely. Yet it is late, and fear rises. Thinking of all this, she goes to open the door. She is unaware that she is barely dressed. Opening the door, she finds herself staring at Aniruddha Sen, but how could he be here? As she thinks this, Aniruddha scans her from head to toe. Shruti swallows hard, her voice stuck. Shruti, WH, what are you doing here? Aniruddha smiles faintly, steps closer. Aniruddha, don't you know, darling, where the wife stays, the husband should be too. He hugs her tightly. Shruti's eyes widen. She realizes he must have been drinking. Thinking of his odd behavior, she tries to pull away. Shruti, have you lost your mind? Why are you saying all this? I am no one's wife. And how did you even come here at this hour, drunk, disturbing me? Please leave. Let me be and be happy with the one you love. Aniruddha listens, gazing at her. Today was the last time he drank. From tomorrow, she will no longer have to endure 5 years of suffering. Aniruddha, can you forgive this wretched man once? For what I have done sounds cruel. Shruti looks at him, astonished. Shruti, why would I forgive you? You have no relationship with me, and you did nothing wrong. So why ask for forgiveness? Anirudh, true, I did nothing wrong, but I sinned. I did not accept you as my wife. I could not distinguish between love and fondness, and I suffered for 5 years because of it. Hearing this, Shruti is stunned. What is this man saying? Anirudh continues. Believe me, ever since you left, I have not been well. How could I be? I love you truly. How and when, I do not know, but I fell deeply in love. Perhaps by living together, I mistook my fondness for love. After you left, I realized I never loved Nita. She was only a friend. I apologized to her and told her to choose someone else. Please, let us forget the past and start anew. Shruti cannot hold back tears at his words, but some stubborn pride remains. Seeing her silent, Anirudh hugs her from behind. Anirudh, why did you take all the blame on yourself before leaving, even lies? Do you know that for this one reason, I wanted to end myself? Everyone spoke ill of you. If you had accepted my words firmly back then, I would have been shattered for so many years. Know that if you are not with me now, I will not survive. Hearing this, Shruti cannot hold her pride. She places her hand on his face. Shruti, do not say such things again. My sacrifices were for your well-being. And here you are, saying all this yourself. Do you not understand love? Hearing such words from the one you love, who likes it? I was not happy without you either. Anirudh, truly, you speak well. He hugs his wife again. Shruti, but our divorce. Anirudh, did not happen. I did not let them proceed. Signing alone does not finalize a divorce. There are many steps. Understand. I went and canceled it later. Shruti, I still cannot believe that you are here with me. When you spoke to Nita in front of me, it hurt so much. Over these years, many have tried to enter my life, but I did not let them. You were the only one I cared for. Anirudh, forget the past. I am very sorry, and it will not happen again. He kisses her forehead. But he has one complaint. He asks, why didn't you tell me about your singing? You never let me see you perform. Shruti, how could I? You were busy with Nita. You never tried to know anything about me, and I never sang at that house. I didn't want to. She sighs. Anirudh holds her tighter. Anirudh, I was a fool, truly. Sorry, darling, so sorry. After a while. Another thing, after you left, when everyone criticized you, I could not bear it. I told everyone the truth about you. Even your father realized his mistake and wept. My father was embarrassed by my actions and scolded me. Everyone will come tomorrow morning. I invited them. However, I did not invite your uncle and his wife. I do not like them. I know how they treated you, so you will not mingle much with them. Shruti, laughing, said, as you command, my king. Thus, talking, the night passed. 2 loving people were together that night. The next day, everyone came to their apartment, apologized to Shruti, and a priest was called to remarry them at home. There is one truth. Love cannot be forced. It must be allowed to flow freely. And if it is yours, it will return to you at the right time. In Shruti's case, that is exactly what happened. At the end of the day, her love had returned to her. The end.